Yes, sir. Start, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good evening to all. This is Dr. E. Prasad from Vienna Vignan Jyoti Institute of Technology. I hope you and your family are safe during pandemic situation. And I will start today session. Uh, Thank you for your nice introduction. Uh, I will start the presentation now. Is it visible to
Hello.
all? Is it visible to all?
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Yeah, visible.
Yes, sir, it is now visible.
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
Yeah. There was an excellent FDP is going on in Lord's Institute of Engineering and Technology, role of mathematics in latest engineering trends, and I'm very happy to give a presentation on the role of software technologies in mathematics teaching and learning. Mathematics teaching and learning. The name itself saying that the role of software technologies in mathematics teaching and learning. Nowadays, the software is playing very important role. If you see, everybody using Microsoft Teams, Gmeets, and Zoom, everything. And comparing with English and other subjects, mathematics is difficult to understand. So there, we have used free softwares to teach mathematics, especially integrations. Okay, I have taken different type of examples and from different topics like statistics, different subjects like statistics, operation research, and mathematics as well. So teaching mathematics is a tough task when we don't have board and chalk. So how the softwares are playing a very important role when you are dealing with mathematics subject. We also will learn how to while teaching. We also will learn many things if you use softwares. Okay, so many solutions, many geometrical approaches will be taught by softwares. If we teach by using softwares, the students will understand very large way. Okay, so foremost, very beginning, I would like to say thanks to my guides from JNTU Hyderabad, Professor A. Ramakrishna Prasad, who is my guide when I'm doing my PhD. And after his retirement, Professor M.A. Srinivas, now HOD to JNTU Hyderabad Mathematics Department, he encouraged us. Okay, he encouraged us in a way such that we got doctoral degree and we have presented a paper in MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They accepted paper and we have presented there. That is a major achievement already. Madam has explained. So today topics, the softwares which I am going to use is GeoGebra. There are many softwares which we can use, but I have chosen GeoGebra. I cover a bit of topics related to maxima, minima, curve fitting, correlation, regression, and regression of two lines and multiple regression, linear programming problem. And we can also create a classroom using GeoGebra. That I am going to explain today. How to install GeoGebra, finding maximum minimum of two variables, and curve fitting, correlation, regression of two and multiple variables, linear programming problem, and how to create a classroom when you have created GeoGebra, some class nodes. Okay, and it is a tough task. When we are dealing with mathematics, it is a tough task to conduct quiz. It is a tough task to conduct quiz when we are dealing with mathematics because the integrations, the symbols and differentiation symbol, it is not there in many softwares. But I have used Microsoft forms that are very useful to us. If you know LaTeX, you will use Microsoft Teams well to conduct exam to assess the students. Am I audible to you all?
Audible, sir. Audible.
Yeah.
Audible.
Audible,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
audible.
Yeah. So these are the sort. This is a. I thought that this is an interactive, so that you will understand the software well. If you have a laptop in front of you, you start downloading, installing GeoGebra software. I'm going to give steps how to install GeoGebra software in your laptop or desktop. So this is our first lecture and the first session. How to
Sir,
yeah.
sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, please, you slide show, sir, completely. Your slide view totally. I'm not showing slides. Yeah, full screen slide.
Full screen, full screen.
Yeah, full screen. Yeah, full screen.
Yeah, is this clear now?
No, no, sir. Not only full screen, sir. Full screen.
It is in slideshow only.
Full screen button is yeah. Yes.
You just check.
Yeah, yeah. That beside button, sir.
Is that
Beside
okay?
beside button, sir. Last button. Last button. Yeah, last. Yeah, click that.
Yeah, I have clicked it.
Yeah. Okay. Not coming. Okay, sir. Start.
Is that okay now?
Hey, it's not showing. Just please.
Or else I'll zoom it once. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay, sir.
Is that okay
Okay,
now?
okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, moving to the, this is how to download our GeoGebra software. What to do is to go to the Google. I think if it is interactive way, then only we'll get subject a lot. Are you, sir, is that okay if we do interactive way?
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir. Okay,
So
sir.
kindly
Please.
go to the Google and type GeoGebra. Everybody, type GeoGebra.
Yeah,
You will get
please.
you will get a window like this. First, that is www.geogebra.org. Go to that. First, you click this one. You will get a window like this. You will get a window like this. Are you following? You will get a window like this. After this, what you do is you can download the GeoGebra software, or else you can go to the sign in. You can go to the sign in option. You can go to the sign in option so that you can go directly GeoGebra software by giving your mail ID and password. It will take directly. You can download GeoGebra Classic here, Classic 5, or else you go to the sign in option. You go to the sign in option top right. You can give your mail ID and password so that it will start automatically. All of you got this? All of you got this? Have you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, after this, you click this one. Click this one. You will get close, cache, graphics, 3D graphics, spreadsheets, probability, and construction of protocol. Or else, you go directly here. You go directly here, and is it visible to all?
So your cursor movement is not visible.
Cursor movement.
Yes, sir. The where you are clicking is not that visible.
I'm sharing my. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
What is visible to you all now?
No, sir. Still stays not visible, sir.
Yeah, now it is visible, I guess. Check once. Is it visible now?
Now it's coming, sir.
Yeah. So you will get a window like this. All of you got the same?
No, sir. Still it's not getting, sir. Still it's not visible, sir.
Just wait a minute.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir, but the screen is not coming and the participants are asking for the presentation slides, sir.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, sir.
Now what is visible?
Still the blank screen is there, sir. No presentation.
Now GeoGebra is there.
No,
Yeah,
sir. Okay.
graph is there, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, yeah. So you start, sir. You start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So in
yeah.
this scenario, after opening this GeoGebra software, we have to draw the graphs, and first, most very important, how to draw the graphs. Okay, for a single variable, and how to draw the graph for a double variable. And we have to explain where maxima minima is existing for a given function. So for a single variable, directly you can go type here f of x is equal to, or y is equal to, f of x is equal to x square. You will get f of x is equal to x square, a graph like this. Is it visible to all? You will get a graph like this.
Yes, sir, it is visible now.
Yeah, this is a graph when you are dealing with GeoGebra. If a single variable, for a single variable, we can draw the graph of x square like this, or else you can go with another graph like g of x. G of x is equal to any graph you can take. Y is x cube, x cube, yeah, x cube plus 3x square plus 2x plus 2x. You can take minus, there is no issue. You will also get minus 2x plus 1. Any graph we can see here. So while teaching with maxima minima or roots of the quadratic equation and any kind of any equation, if you type here, you will get the roots. Roots means what? Where the graph touching x-axis. Here for this graph, this is a one root, and here this is one root. If you go to the point here A, here it is one root, and here is for blue, it is x square. Always 0 comma 0 is a root. Okay, so that is intersection point, means that is the root of the given equation. Okay, is that clear? How to create a graph in 2-dimensional? I'll also explain how to create a graph in 3-dimensional also. Is that clear? Is that clear? We can give any, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I am moving to the 3D graph. Go to this one and press this. You will get 3D graph here like this. Okay. I'm removing here. This is 2D graph. It is appearing. If you go for 3D graph, the screen appears like this. The screen appears like this. And now you type f of x comma y. F of x comma y is equal to some x square plus 2x plus, you can take 2xy, it is a function of two variables, plus 3x minus 2. So this is a graph like this. This is a graph like this. You can scroll it, you can rotate it in 3D, no problem. You can rotate it, and you can see that where x and y axis and how the graph is, and a student can visualize. So when you are teaching maximum minima for two variables, it is very hard to imagine for students, and if we know, so this is very useful when you are teaching function of two variable maxima minima. This is very useful, where you are getting maxima, where you are getting minima, how the function is moving from x-axis, where it is intersecting, like that. So this is very useful when you are teaching maxima minima. Now I want to know that where is the function getting maximum minimum for a given function. So for that case, in that case, you have to go with boundary condition. They will give, if you go Lagrange's method, they will give some function, and with boundary conditions, some other function subjective to the constraint, they will give some function. So there are two conditions they'll give. With that condition, wait a minute. Hello? F5 ఇక్కడ పీపీటీ మీద ఇప్పుడు పీపీటీ అవసరం లేదు కదా, స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదా? ఇప్పుడు ఒక్క నిమిషం నేను చూస్తాను. Anyway, what is visible to you? This graph is visible to all? Is that graph is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Visible, sir. Yes.
Now I am going to give an introduction how to find maxima minima with a given function. I'll take one example and I'll explain. Okay. So I will show one example here first before in PPT. So this is the function they have given to find maximum minimum. Is it visible in PPT?
Yeah, yes.
So
Visible.
this is the function they have given. Actually, this is x plus y less than or equal to 1, x greater than 0, y greater than 0. So this function we need to find maxima minima. Okay, I'm illustrating now. Everybody listen carefully. You can also explain with by taking another example. So I'm taking this example now. What is that graph? How f of x comma y equal to f of x comma y equal to x square. You can do along with me. There is no issue. X square plus x square y. X square y plus 2y square plus 2y square. So this is our graph, and subjective to the conditions they have given, x plus y equal to 1. So you draw another graph, x plus y equal to 1. This is another line they have given, and x should be greater than 0, y should be greater than or equal to 0. I'm taking x equal to 0 and another one y is equal to 0. So these are the mixture of graphs. These are the mixture of graph. We need to find maxima and minima. These are the mixture of graphs. We need to find maxima and minima to the given function. Boundary conditions are given with respect to x plus y equal to 0, and x should be non-zero and y should be non-zero. And where we are getting maximum, we need to find. So for that, in that case, first we have to go with curves, intersecting curves. Then we eliminate. There is an option here, lecturers, right? There is an option, and here we can de-highlight this one so that we'll get only respective graph. We can de-highlight this one like this. We can de-highlight. Okay. So if now I want to know that the curve, intersecting curve, so that in 3D, so that you will get where you are getting maxima, where you are getting minima, you can find. So in that case, you find a curve. There is a code. If it comes already, there is a code. Curve 0 comma t, x is 0, y is t, comma f of 0 comma t. It is a variable in t. This is a standard code if you press curve, and t is varying from 0 comma 1. So this is one curve that will appear. I will show that where it is there inside. Take another curve by taking x is t, y equal to 0. Another curve t comma 0, comma f of, we are parameterizing actually, f of t comma 0, and it is a function of t and varying from 0 comma 1. This is another curve. Mixture of curves will come, I will show. And it is now it is mixed curve. Curve t comma 1 minus t, comma f of t comma 1 minus t. That is standard code t 0 comma 1. Now this is third curve in terms of t and 1 minus t. So for 3 lines, for 3 graphs, we have taken 3. Okay, for x is equal to 0, for y is equal to 0, for x plus y equal to 1. We have taken 3 curves. Okay, now we have to mix 2 equations, x and y equations. We have to mix 2 equations. So what are the equations? X is varying from, you take x is varying from 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 1, comma, okay, and y, what where y is varying from 0 comma x less than or equal to t, comma, y is varying from 0, you not comma, it is and %, and okay, and y is varying from 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1 minus t, comma, f of x comma y, comma, you can see it is there in the dark diagram, dark lines are there, you can see, you can observe, f of t comma 1 minus t, okay, f of x comma y, f of x comma y, okay, comma, you can see here, everybody able to see the graph here. If you zoom it, you can see here. Are you able to see this one? This is a combination of 3 graphs.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, sir. Yes.
So this is a combination of 3 graphs. So where you can find a maxima and minima, where you can find maximum after getting this, wait a minute. So this is a combination of graph, okay, x comma y, it is subject to the condition I have taken, f of 0 comma t. So in this graph, where you are getting maxima, where you are getting minima, we need to find. Can anyone tell me where you are getting maxima and minima? The subject with subject to the conditions. Can anyone tell me? You can see here, no? You can see here. This is here. 0 is and this is 1 point and this is another point. Can anyone tell me where you are getting maxima, minima? Is this visible? Rotation is visible with respect
Yeah,
to
yeah, reserve. Yeah.
yeah, where you are getting maxima, minima, you need to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will tell. See here, this is when you are, it is not, if you go for 2-dimensional, it is like y is equal to, x is equal to y minus x, or y is equal to 1 minus x, yeah, 1 minus x graph. But exactly it is not. If you go for 3D, it is not that graph. Am I right or wrong? This is other graph in 3-dimensional. It's a combination of 3 lines, 3 curves. It's a combination of 3 curves. So we have to find maxima, minima for 2 variables. You should explain to the students like this. Then only they will understand. If you go for this, if you go like this, it is a function like y is equal to 1 minus x. It is second equation. Y is equal to 1 minus x, x equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. But in 3D, if you go for 3D, here it is getting maximum. Here it is getting maximum. You can easily observe. F of 0 comma 1. F of 0 comma 1. We are getting maximum. Am I right or wrong? F of 1 comma 0 you take. F of 1 comma 0 you take. 1 comma 0 you take. What you are getting? Check once. 1. So f of 0 comma 1 is a maximum. If you take x plus y equal to 1, f of 0 comma 1 is a maximum. Because why? Because I am saying is, just see here, the graph lies in between 1 minus x means x maximum value 1, y maximum value 1 and 0 0. So where you are getting maximum here? F of 0 comma 1, not f of 1 comma 0. So in this way you can explain to the students how the maxima and minima is occurring. So we can find critical points that will take time, but I am explaining by the graph where you are getting maximum. You can show, there is a procedure we have in mathematics. We can find the stationary points. There is a condition ln minus m square 0 and L, on the condition ln minus m square greater than 0 and L greater than 0 minimum, ln minus m square less than 0 and L greater than 0. Sorry, ln minus m square greater than 0, L less than 0 maximum. If ln minus m square less than 0 is a critical point. So here also you may get critical points like this, in this way. It is a curve. It is a curve. It is bended. Here also you will get a critical point. That will take time, but today it is a demonstration how to find maxima, minima, how to draw the graphs of the given function, curves of the given function. Is everything clear? First topic. Is it clear how the curves are intersected?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what this is all the graphs. You can de-highlight it. You can de-highlight it as a combination of 3 curves along with the function. So this is what the first how to find maximum minima, how to draw the graphs of three equations. Okay, so this is what how to find maximum minima. Coming to the PPT now. So I can open here whatever. If you can save this file, you can save this file. The function name will come. I have already shared. I have already saved this file. I'll open. Just see this here. Open. I have already because where is the maximum minimum here. In this way, you can also open your file. Is it clear to all? Is it clear to all? We can play with mathematics if we have graphs, if we have softwares like this. Is it clear? Is it clear to all?
Yes. Yeah, yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the same function it is where you are getting maxima minima. So this is one and the other one. What is our second point which I am going to discuss? Is it visible PPT now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Now how to do curve fitting? Curve fitting we have 5 types now. Y is equal to a plus bx, straight line, parabola, and exponential curve and exponential curve fitting, and growth a b power x and log. And why we are using curve fitting? How much difference between the is there between actual values of y and expected values of y? So let us find curve fitting using GeoGebra software. I will try to find curve fitting using GeoGebra software. So open. I have already discussed curve fitting. Yeah. Yeah. Is everybody are here? Is everybody are here? Shall I start from demonstration or shall I explain this one? Shall I start from beginning?
Yes, sir. Please start. Yeah. Yeah. Beginning, yes.
Yeah. I will take one new sheet and I'll start. We'll take one new. Wait a minute. Yeah. So here, if you go here, you will get spreadsheet here. Are you able to see spreadsheet? Graphs to 3D graphics spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Spreadsheet you press. Here right side you will get A, B, C points like that. You just copy and paste whatever points we have. Okay, like Excel, just like Excel, and write point form is equal to A1 comma B1 will come first point. So this is first point. Like this, you drag this, you will get a points like this. So to fit a curve, this is very important points we have to take. Okay, and now these points I want to take in one sheet, that is.
Join करो madam आप.
What happened?
Okay, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yeah, this if you go after joining these points, you take list of points here. Okay, list of points here are C1, C2, C3, C4, and what is C1 point here? 1, 2. C2 point here 2, 1. C4 3, 1. C5, C6, C7, and all. Now we have to fit a curve. We have fit different types of curves. We have to fit different types of curves. First curve, you take just type it fit. Fit which curve you want. There are many curves we have. Fit sine, fit power curve, fit polygon. So there are many curves, but we have in the syllabus fit on a straight line, fit a parabola, fit a exponential function, fit a growth. Okay, fit a logarithmic function also we have. So we can draw different types of curves here, and we can find out how the actual variables and expected variables are deviating from the given equation. Okay, so let us start fit a straight line first. Fit a straight line means it is a degree of parabola. It is a degree of parabola for straight line is only 1. Take this one. So what is this denoted by L1? You take L1 here. L1 here, and degree of parabola is 1. You enter. You will get a fitting of straight line equation. Is it visible graph? Is graph is visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yeah. Coming to the fit a second degree parabola. Second degree parabola is same function you take, and you take L1, you take degree of parabola is 2. Degree of parabola is 2. So 2, then you will get a second degree parabola. Okay, directly we can find AB. There is a procedure we have. We have to, there are normal equations, and solving normal equations, we have to substitute in the given function. Okay, so this is fitting of second degree parabola. We have also third degree parabola. It is not there in a syllabus, but we can fix it. Okay, so fit a third degree parabola. Fit L1. Yeah, fit L1. Let us take code here. It automatically will come. Fit polynomial of these points. Okay, of these points and third degree. You will get a graph like this. Okay, so this is fitting a polynomial. Now let us move fitting of a exponential function. Directly we can have this exponential function, fit the exponential function L1. So directly we can have a e power bx. Directly we can have a e power bx. And next, fit a growth curve like a b power x. Fit, just type it, you'll get it answer. Fit a growth curve, this is like this, for L1, all the points. This is for a b power x. Okay, the last one which we have logarithmic. Fit a logarithmic polynomial. This is what. So is everything clear what I have explained? To the student we can explain how, which curve is the best fit for the given points. So that we can explain by taking this example to the students, so that students will get understood later. Students will get understood later. Wait a minute, I switched off my mobile. Yeah, so you can easily understand how students can easily understand how the curves are suitable for the given set of points. Is it clear how to fit a curve, the different types of fitting of a curve? Is it okay?
Sir,
Yes.
for the coding which you are doing in left hand side, how we can, from where we learn that?
Yeah, your voice is little bit means. Sir, can you explain what he is asking?
Yeah. No, sir. I also not. Yeah, please. Once again, you explain. Tell me. Yeah, please. Once again, you tell me. Yeah, tell me. Tell me. Yeah. Schedule. Vinay sir, tell me. Yeah, Vinay sir.
Whatever the sir is writing in left hand side, how we will learn that?
Okay, sir. Whatever you are writing in the left hand side,
Yeah.
just we explain him how we are writing.
This one. This is a default code that will come automatically. Just see once. Fit. You take fit. So there is a list of codes here already predefined. Okay. You want to fit. What do you want to fit? You tell me. I will write again. No issue.
Yeah, Vinay sir, please tell me.
What do you want? Fitting of a parabola, or fitting of a straight line, or fitting of an exponential curve?
Parabola you take, sir.
Sure, parabola. See here. Here, is it clear? Fit polynomial.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Fit polynomial you take. List of points I have denoted by L1. So here you write L1. Okay. What is degree of polynomial you are saying? Second degree.
Yeah.
Parabola means second degree. You write 2 here. That's it. It will come. Graph will come, and automatically answer will come. Is that clear?
Okay, sir. Great, sir. Good.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Is
Vinay
your
sir.
Yes.
Vinay sir, you have any doubt? Yeah.
No sir, thank you sir.
Thank you. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for nice. Very nice. Yeah.
May I,
Yes.
sir? May I,
Yes,
sir?
please. Yeah. Tell me, sir. Please, Lakshman, sir. Tell me, sir.
So can we save the graph in Word, or we can
Yeah,
export?
you can. After downloading this, is the download as.
Okay, thank
Download
you.
as. And you can take print also. Print also you can take.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And one more important observation, you can also interact with student directly when you are drawing graphs, like what I am interacting with you, or else you can create a classroom ring that I said already at 6 point. It is second class, sixth class, how to interact with students with GeoGebra. That also I'll explain. You
Okay,
can create
wonderful,
a classroom also.
wonderful, sir.
Yeah.
Please.
Shall I move to the next topic?
Yeah, please, sir. Please proceed.
Yeah. What is our
Yes.
next topic? If you go for PPT, what is our next topic?
Yeah.
Correlation.
Correlation. Yeah.
How the correlation will come? Correlation is a relation between x and y variables again. How they are correlated? Okay. So correlation directly it is we can find using, wait a minute. Directly we can find it is a default code again. Here we can take correlation. Is it clear? Correlation already there.
Yeah.
Here the second option from down it is second option. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Are you able to see the code?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Correlation, and you can take list of points L1.
Yeah. 11. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
correlation is 0.83. It is a strong correlation.
Yes.
There are different type of correlation we have. Depending on that, we will decide how correlation is. It is a strong correlation. 0.75 to 0.1 means it is a strong correlation.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect correlation we can say. We can say it is perfect correlation, or we can take it is strong correlation. Is everything clear? How to find correlation of a given set of points? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Moving to the next, the same example we have taken, or else you can take different examples also. We can correlate, no issue. And I have taken this different types, around 20 points I have taken, and I found correlation. Okay. And regression. Regression is nothing but a correlation. It is also by using, we can find fitting of a straight line. It is between two variables. Regression, multiple regression is also there. We have multiple regression is there, and regression is there. Regression means it is a relation between two variables x and y. Multiple relation means it is a relation between more than two variables. It is a relation between more than two variables that we have to find, and we have to analyze how it is how the variables are means interacting, means to the given line, how the variables are very close to the given line, how the points are very close to the given line. I'll explain. Before that, you just see once. So in regression, when you are dealing with regression, there is a points like this. We need to find SSR, some of the squares of the regression, some of the squares of the error, some of the squares of the total, and R square. If R square is positive, the points are very close to the point, very close to the line what we have. If R square is negative, the points are clustered. If R square is negative, the points are clustered and not close to the given line. So these are the decisions we'll take when we are dealing with statistics. Some of the squares of the regression, some of the squares of the error, some of the squares of the total we need to find. Okay. So let us find first to the points, to the given points, how to find a regression. How to find regression using GeoGebra software. Decisions we'll take when we are dealing with statistics. Some of the squares of. Yeah, I'm taking one more new GeoGebra window, and I am taking now spreadsheet again. Spreadsheet. I have taken these same points here. How to find a regression between two variables x and y. That I am going to explain now. Am I audible to all? Is it visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Please.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this symbol is there, statistic symbol. The charts are there, chart symbol is there. Go to that symbol, and regression between one variable and regression between two variables, multiple regression. So let us select these two variables first. Let us select these two variables first. Go to the regression between two variables. You have gone this, you find this directly, and we can find what is mean, median, mode, some of the squares of the deviation, error, some of the squares of the regression, some of the squares of the error. All these things we need to find. Are you able to see the dots? Are you able
Yes,
to
sir.
see
Yeah.
the dots? This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what creator
Yes,
class.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will show now. Wait a minute. So this is a linear regression. This is a logarithmic regression. This is polynomial regression. This is a power regression. There are different type of regressions in statistics: exponential regression, growth regression, and line regression, and logistic regression. So there are different types of regressions we have to analyze the given data, and how to find the mean, median, mode, and everything we have to find when we are dealing with regression. If you press summation x here, see, are you able to see here summation x? Right corner, top. Summation.
Yeah.
If you press this one, you will get all the variables.
Yeah.
Mean square, Sx, some standard deviation, and R, rho, correlation coefficient, Sxx, Syy, Sxy, and R square, and SSE. All these things there is some error, I guess. R square is not here. For 3 variables, it will come automatically. So these things we can find easily when we are dealing with regression GeoGebra. Is everything clear down?
Yes,
Is
sir.
everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now I'm moving to the regression, multiple regression. How to find multiple regression? I'm taking new GeoGebra notebook. Okay, yeah. How to find regression between 3 variables, x, y, z, that I'm going to do now. Again, you take a spreadsheet and draw 3, wait a minute, draw 3 variables here, paste. Here I want to find another variables like 3, 4, something like here. Yeah, I have got 3 variables here like x, y, z. Go to the again statistics, what we call this symbol, and then go to the multiple regression. Then go to the multiple regression. You will get automatically how multiple regression is appeared here. Is appeared here or not? Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
So this is what multiple regression. There is a big theory behind it actually, but in software we can show the students how regression is appearing here, and you can find summation x here. Somewhere values are down here. Here you can see values, and mean, standard deviation, standard S, okay, minimum, quartile deviation, median, Q3, maximum value. All these things you can explain by using this graph in a fraction of minutes. After solving on the node, on the board, if you explain on this curve in, using GeoGebra software, students will understand in a nice format. Is it clear, everyone? Is there any doubt? Regression? Is there any doubt? Regression? You can go for ANOVA also. You can go for ANOVA. You can go for a t-test for different of means. You can go for t-test for pair difference. There are different types of using the given data. Is it clear? Any doubt? We can do hypothesis also.
So we can go for chi-square test also.
Yeah, chi-square test is not applicable for this, sir. It is that is another types of data we have to take.
Okay, t-test.
T-test is there. T-test is there. You just
F-test also is there.
F-test also we can go for. This is F-test is nothing but ANOVA.
Yeah, ANOVA, correct.
Indirectly F-test will come.
Okay.
Okay. The sum of the squares they will take ANOVA directly. At the end we will calculate F-test, S1 square by S2 square or S2 square by S1 square.
Okay. So now engineering student can use all these things directly.
Yeah, they can.
Or MBA also.
MBA also.
Yeah,
what do you
MBA in the statistical MBA and medical people. Most of the engineering and MBA students, they are same thing.
Yeah, same statistics. Quantitative methods are there for MBA people. And here it is statistics is there and probability is there. Probability is different terminology. Statistics, when you want to use statistics, this one we can use.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Wonderful.
Sir, these topics was covered by JNT and Osmania as well as sir. These topics are used by many universities, so it will be helpful for all the universities which are using these topics.
This we can explore, madam. We can explore wherever you want.
Sir, we can apply this practical in engineering also.
Engineering also we can apply. Real-time data.
Real-time, yeah.
You take this COVID
data. We will inform to our senior professor from Osmania University. Tell them to run practical for statistics. Correct, sir?
Yeah, you can take this COVID data. How COVID data will be taken already somewhere here. I have taken COVID data and I have explored Just see once. I have explored here.
Yeah.
It's not opening. Yeah, it is opened here.
Yeah.
See, this is COVID data. It is gradually increasing. If you take any graph, fitting of a straight line or parabola, I have taken different types of different states here, and for a number of cases, number of deaths I have taken.
Yeah.
Okay, how these cases are deaths are like it is increasing like anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can expect also how the if we go for in this data, we can expect the future also using regression. We can also
Wonder-
future also.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir.
Okay. So shall I move to the next topic then?
Yes. Any participant have any doubt? Please ask.
You can ask.
Yeah, you can ask.
No issue.
Please.
At the end we
Yes.
have question and answer section.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
This will explain. If you want doubt, if you have doubt now, you can ask. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sir. Please continue, sir. Please.
Yeah, I will continue.
Yeah.
The next topic is ours is what is our next topic? Linear programming problem, LPP. So LPP is the best topic in operation research. When we are dealing with operation research, if you want to deal, linear programming method is very important. There is a first method, simplex, dual simplex, MODI method. There are many methods are there. Quadratic programming. Okay. So MP1, mathematical programming 1, mathematical programming 2. But I'm explaining only basics. You know, you can download or you can expertise. You can explore your subject. You can download, you can explore your subject. Okay, this example I have taken here. Okay, so minimize z is equal to 200x plus 500y. There is a conditions here, x plus 2y like greater than or equal to 10, 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 24, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater. The LPP is like this only every time the students they will ask, but we are explaining on the board by taking artificial variables and slack variables and all. There is a big what we call formulas, and there are tables. Sometimes it is going to 6th table, 5th table, and everything. But it is also a procedure you can explain. But if you go for graphically, students can understand easily where the feasible region is appearing and how maxima minima is appearing. Okay, that is very important when you are dealing with students. Okay, so this is one example I have taken. So I will open and I'll explain now. Wait a minute. Just a moment. Open. Linear programming problem. Why it is showing like this? Yeah. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm able to see the screen now. I'll explain how to do what we call linear programming problem. First you type this x plus y greater than or equal to 10. So I will explain step by step. Yeah, x plus y greater than or equal to 10. If you type this, you will get a graph like this. Are you able to see the graph?
Yeah. Yeah.
X plus y greater than or equal to 10.
Yeah.
And after that, second constraint, 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 24. You will get a graph like this.
Yeah.
And the third constraint, sub non-negativity constraints, x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. That also it is given. Okay. Now I want to mix all these things. I said already, the curves are very important. Where is the curve region? Means combined curve is important. So this will represent combined curve. Is it visible? Combined region, red color. Is it visible? Red color to
Yeah.
everyone?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I have to move like this. Yeah. So this is what combined curve. In this region, we need to find maxima and minima. Okay. Now I want to know where is that points are intersecting. Where the points are intersecting. I want to know. So how to find is, you take this A symbol, A dot symbol here. You just click it. You will get a first symbol here, D. D is there, no? D is highlighting or not in the graph?
Yeah. Highlighting.
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 What is that point? Left side, the bottom it is appearing. What is that point? 0,6. Okay. And at this point, you highlight it again. You will get E point. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if you go take this, where is it? Is this there? Here it is intersecting. Take this also. Take this also. Try to find point of intersection here also. So this is 0, 3. It is not appearing here. I don't 0, 3. So these are the points. These are the points which we have to find. These are the intersection point. Now we have to find maxima minima where we are finding either D or E or this G. There are 3 points here 0, 6, 0, 5, 0, 3. Okay, this point is not required. It is duplicated one. So after getting these point, you type this again 200x plus 500y function and substitute these points by taking f of 0, 6, f of 0, 5, f of 4, 3. Where you are getting minimum, that is our required solution. Where you are getting minimum here at 4, 3, that is our required solution. Is that clear?
Yes.
This is how we need to find maxima, means how to solve linear programming problem. Sometimes it says it is a graphical solution, but agreed, it is a graphical solution. But if you show this, students will attract a lot. That is our motto behind in this pandemic situation. Is that clear? You have any doubt, you can ask, no problem.
Yes. Anybody have any doubt? You can ask here.
And I have taken one example from each and every subject, like probability statistics, OR static, and mathematics. These are different types of subjects we have. It is also applicable for management and engineering and degree BSc students also, if they have statistics.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you have any doubt?
Anybody have any doubt? You can ask. Okay, sir. Please proceed.
I'll proceed.
Madam. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we have explained already. Creating classroom. Yeah, creating classroom using GeoGebra. How to create your classroom using GeoGebra? I'll explain through this my GeoGebra classroom. Wait a minute. Yeah, how to create a classroom? You go to your class GeoGebra once. Open GeoGebra directly. Is it visible? The screen is visible. Start calculator or yeah. Go to the classroom resources. The second option. Go to the classroom resources. It is classroom resources. Explore. There are many videos we have, but I don't want to be involved that. I want mine. You go to the mine. Okay. I have created many things here. Is it visible? I have created many things. LPP, regression of 2 variables, 3 variables, fitting of a curves, linear programming problem again, second one, correlation, maxima, minima, fitting of COVID data. These are the graphs, and these are the problems I have solved using GeoGebra. Now I want to explore LPP. Suppose I click LPP, use create now. Create. No. Go to the LPP now. So are you able to see the screen? LPP, join classroom link and code. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Okay, visible.
Yeah, using this link and this code, they can join in the classroom. That is our procedure. Directly LPP classroom will come. The graph will come directly to the student. They will come online and they will type this code. You can share this one. You can share with the students by entering their mail ID. Is it clear?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, you can share this link and they have to enter this passcode.
Yeah.
Then only they will come to this classroom. Like somebody like Zoom, whatever it is. If you go for Zoom, they will send and you have to enter a password, no? That corresponding classroom number or something like. Just like that, you can invite them and they can join directly. They can see our lecture in online. So this is how we can create a classroom using GeoGebra. Is there any doubt?
No, sir. Wonderful, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I'm moving to last and topic, how to create. This is a tough task when you are dealing with mathematics. How to conduct a mathematics quiz. That is very important because when you find this is a free software like Google Docs are there, Google Forms are there, not Google Docs. Google Forms are there. Their mathematics symbols is not appearing. There is a procedure, but it will not suit to us. There is a big symbol. I'll explain. After this, how I'll explain. How
Sir,
Google,
one of our YouTube, one of faculty,
yeah.
Narmada Devi Madam asking, what about the application of fuzzy logic? Is there
Yeah, this
fuzzy
is
logic?
completely online teaching how to teach our engineering subjects to the students.
Yeah,
Fuzzy logics means you have to explore yourself.
yeah. Okay. Okay,
Because
sir.
fuzzy logics means what are the subjects we have? Your subject means it is like the pure mathematics. I think it is completely right.
Okay. Yeah.
It is
Okay, sir.
completely pure mathematics. We can deal with algebra and we deal with number systems that I have not explored here because there are many faculty are coming from engineering background. In this pandemic issue, that my topic is how to teach mathematics using softwares
Okay,
in
sir.
this pandemic issue. So
Okay,
I
sir.
have not taken specifically. I have not taken this fuzzy logics and all not there in the BTech syllabus. Am I right?
Yeah, correct, sir.
Yeah.
Not good.
If it is there, then I might be explored, but it is not there. I am not concentrated on that. Sorry for that, actually. Shall
Okay,
I
sir.
proceed then?
Yeah, please continue.
Yeah. Yeah. How to, yeah. This is how to conduct a mathematics quiz. This is also one of the major tasks that we are facing now. Mathematics quiz is very hard. Okay. So this is what we call one website which I have used. If you know LaTeX, you can apply here very well, very much. So I will show one example in how to conduct a quiz. Forms office. You press this forms office. You press this forms.office.com. You can press in online, no problem. You press with me, no problem. Forms.office.com. All of you press in your website tab forms.office.com. Are you pressed? You got this one right?
Yes, sir.
After this, go to sign in. Go to sign in. I have a mail ID and password. I can go directly. If you have forms of Google Forms, Microsoft, yeah. After entering password and mail ID, you will get a screen like this. All of you, is it visible to all? Is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
See, after this, if you want to conduct a quiz, it is there, new quiz. New quiz is there. I have already conducted a quiz. I will show, and I will create one quiz. I will show first. This is one quiz I want to conduct, sample quiz. Name, roll number, branch, section, the college name. So this evaluate integration 0 to 1 x square dx, evaluation of double integration, find rank of a matrix, solve d by dx of sin x, and partial derivatives. These are the targeted tasks when you are conducting exam, mathematics exam. This one you may not get in anywhere, because if you want to conduct exam, these mathematics symbols are is a tough task to enter. But using this forms office, we can directly enter this integration 0 to 1 x square dx. Mathematics we can enter directly. Can I show how to enter to all?
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah, this is a preview of this quiz. And mobile, how it is open, it is like this in mobile. Okay, it is computer, we can see like this. And if you want to share with this, you can send it here, and you can also share your this barcode. They can directly use. I will share at the end. I will share at the end. You can directly write the exam with this barcode. This is our technology that you have to use. This is our technology that you have to use when you are on offline, means a pandemic situation like this. Okay. Now I'm moving to the forms. I'll conduct exam now. How to conduct exam, I'll show. Are you able to see the screen now? I'm using how to create a quiz. I'm explaining how to create a quiz. First step, are you clear? New quiz you have to go. Shall I move again?
Yes.
This is new quiz. New quiz symbol is there. You press this one. Enter title of the quiz. Okay, you can write FDP. Okay, FTP maths is whatever it is. Okay, so FTP maths quiz. Add new. You want to choice of the question or text or rating something as date you want to enter. You can enter. Almost we prefer choice of the question. You can go for solve. Solve. Okay, and if you want to enter mathematics here, all of you able to see here.
Yeah.
Solve. Yeah, here 3 dots are there. Are you able to see the 3 dots?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is a maths symbol is there. Maths.
Yeah. Correct.
Go to maths here. Okay. So FX you press. Text you press.
Sir, please unmute, sir. Navili Nagi sir, Reddy sir, please unmute. Yeah, please proceed, sir.
Yeah, I am going again. What to do is go to 3 dots here. The maths option is there. You press that maths option, enter. You'll get a tab like this. Okay. Okay. First, I want to solve d by dx. Okay. It should be a small letter. D by dx of sin x. Okay. This is our question. Is that clear? Is it appearing or not? Are
Appearing,
you
sir.
able to see? Yeah. Options you can give cos x and sin x. And third option you can add, no problem. Add option here. And you can hear 0, sometimes 0, and none of the option. None of these correct. Okay. And you can go for which one is correct. D by dx of sin x is sin x, cos x. You can type here. It will highlight. Correct answer will highlight. Is it visible or not? Is it visible?
Visible, sir. Visible.
So this is one way, d by dx of sin x.
Yeah.
If you want to go for partial derivatives, go to choose again multiple choice question. Okay, and solve again. Solve. Every mathematician is required nowadays LaTeX. If you want to publish a paper, if you want to prepare any PPT or anything, LaTeX is a very useful format, so that SCI standard journals will accept only LaTeX. So LaTeX, if you know LaTeX much, very well, you can apply LaTeX here. So how we are applying here? Wait, I'll explain LaTeX here. What is that I have used here? Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you able to see this here? LaTeX code.
Yeah, sir.
The LaTeX, like I want to find matrix first. How to use matrices? Where is matrices here? Somewhere here is there, no matrices. Code. Wait a minute, I will check again. Mathematics. See here, matrices is there. If you want to enter 2 by 2 matrix, you just type this code there. Directly it will come. Take fx here. Don't t here. Go to fx and enter here. You will get a matrix. Wait a minute. Are you able to see now? fx?
Yeah, sir.
I think it is gone. Copy. Paste. Wait a minute. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
So matrix, how to enter? If you know LaTeX code well, you just type here and convert into T. You will get that code directly, so that you can give options. So in this way, we can enter. If you want to find partial derivatives also, you can take the help of this. What is that? LaTeX, and you can type that code in this box, equation box. Okay, you can type that code in this equation box, and you can get it. Is that clear, or you want me to write that code here? If you want, I'll write.
Clear, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So this is how to conduct a quiz. I will share one barcode here. You just all of you try to write the exam so that I will share. Where should I share, sir? I want to share barcode.
Yes, sir.
Where
You
should
want
I
to-
share this? Everyone, if you're having mobile, just take a
Yeah.
snap, like Paytm or anything. You just scan this code. What you are getting, see once. Scan this
Okay.
code, everyone.
In the WhatsApp
Mobile.
we have to scan WhatsApp. Yeah.
No, not WhatsApp.
Ah.
You can go to Paytm or somewhere else, wherever barcode is there.
Okay.
Paytm or this Pay, Google Pay or somewhere else. You just scan this code. What you are getting, you tell me.
Okay. Google Pay also. Okay.
Anywhere. Once you code barcode. Every participant try once. Just scan this code from your
Yeah.
mobile. What you are getting, check once.
Seem this code is not valid. Sorry.
Not valid.
Ah.
I think date has expired, I guess.
Yeah. Code is not
Yesterday I
valid. Yeah.
created. Yesterday I have created.
Okay.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Sir. Okay. Sir.
Wait a minute. Yeah, what is this FDP? Wait a minute. Yeah, send. Try once, sir. This one. Try once. Once you try this one, what you are getting, check once. You have to get. Everybody try once. It is created today. I don't because my mobile is switched off now. Sir, what you are getting, sir? Check once. Try this code once.
Sir, seems like code to sir not valid అని వస్తుంది సార్. Seems
Not
like this
valid.
code is not valid.
Wait a minute. I will scan once. Just a minute. I think what it is required, I don't know. But wait a minute. So using this code also, I think there is I don't know what is. I think you can share this link to the student, like taking this URL link. You can share this so that they can respond. Is that clear? There are many options here, like link is there, QR code is there. Okay, so you can we can also mail this one. So like this, we can share this, and you can they can write the exam. Okay.
Okay, sir. You proceed next thing. Sir. Next.
Is it visible now? See,
Yes,
I
sir.
have, here. See,
Visible, sir.
I have copied and I have pasted here. That exam has appeared here. You can take answers like this and you can submit, so that how many are responded, it will come. Automatically it will come how many are responded. This way you can take how many are correct given, how many are wrong given. Okay, using pie chart it will appear, and you can download the results also. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Yes.
You can download the results also. We can using this. This is very useful to the conduct exam. Is there any doubt in conduct
doubt.
exam?
No doubt, sir. Please
This is a
proceed.
tough task everybody is facing now. How to conduct mathematics quiz is a tough task to every mathematician nowadays. Okay, so using this software, we can conduct exam in online. We can, yeah. This is what. Is there any doubt? I think my topic is completed. My term is completed. What is my topics here? I have covered all the topics or not? Shall we? Let me check once. Yeah. What is visible here? Yeah. Installing GeoGebra, finding maxima, minima, curve fitting, correlation, regression of multiple variables, linear programming problem, and creating classroom using GeoGebra, conducting mathematics quiz using Microsoft Forms. Is there everything is clear? Is there any doubt? You can ask me now. I think my turn is completed. If you have any question, you can ask.
Yes. Anybody have any questions, please? Yes. Any participant have any questions?
Yeah, participants can ask questions.
You can ask the questions.
It is your turn.
Yes. Any participant? You can ask the questions. Okay, sir. No questions. They are asking. Yeah. Now, I
One of the participant, Ishan sir, one of the
yeah
participant is asking how
yeah
to use integration or how to represent integration in this sheet, sir.
yeah, sir.
Integration.
Yeah, integration. How to use integration?
Wait a minute. I will open integration. That's what I said. You want me to add one more question? Means you.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I'll add one more question here.
yeah.
Choice.
Please, please.
Use again latex. How to use latex code? What is integration? Integration latex code. You can type in directly in Google. It will come latex code. Okay. Integration of x square. You can take no problem. Okay. Wait a minute. Here integration x square dx is there. Okay. Where is that? Wait a minute. It has to come. It is not coming. Means somewhere it is mistake. Latex code itself it is mistake. Is it clear? How to find integration?
Sir, screen is you shared the screen, sir.
Yeah. No. Wait a minute. I have not shared. I guess. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
yeah.
I'm very sorry. I have stopped sharing. Now it is sharing.
Yeah, sharing, sir. Share.
Yeah. What you do is go to this latex code again. Just how to do integration. Integration is symbols is there in online. Go to latex code, copy here and paste here in the equation form. Is it visible?
Yeah, visible, sir. Yes.
Integration of x square dx.
Not showing, sir. The form is showing here, the screen.
Screen question is not. I have pasted here. Question it is not shown.
Ah, yeah, visible, sir. Integration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Integration of x square dx.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Is somebody asked a question? Are they clear with this, or should I go with other example?
No,
Yes,
clear,
sir.
sir.
No, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead. Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for clear.
We can go for multiple choice. X square dx is x square by 3, x cube by 3, like that. You can option. Yeah. Is there any other doubt?
Yes. Anybody have any doubt?
You can ask in my throughout my PPT if you are having any doubt in GeoGebra or
Yeah.
how to conduct exam. That also you can ask, no problem.
Yeah. Sir, some students they are asking to share the PPT. Can I share, sir? The PPT? Yeah. Okay.
PPT you can share.
Yeah.
No issue.
Okay.
If you are having any doubt, you can
Yeah.
contact me. No problem.
Okay. Okay. Sir. Yes. Anybody have any doubt? You can come. Yeah.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Wait a minute. I am giving my contact details here. You can contact me
Yeah.
anytime if you are having any doubt.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. 1 minute, sir. I will share my details
Yeah.
and then we'll conclude.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sharing my details. If you have any doubt in this, you can ask me whenever you are having doubt. No problem. Is it clear? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah, down I have my contact number. You can
yeah.
take contact number and my mail ID is there. You can
Okay, sir.
share.
Okay, we will share, sir. PPT we will share. In that we will get. Okay. Now, yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and giving the
Okay.
wonderful session,
Yes.
sir. Yeah. Now I introduce our Dean, Dr. Shashi Kiran, sir. Shashi Kiran, sir, are you there? Yeah, Shashi Kiran, sir. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, very good evening.
yeah. Please, sir. Please tell about, sir,
Very
today's
good
session. Yeah.
evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Very good evening, all of you. I
Good
hope.
evening. Good evening.
And first of all, I congratulate and thanks the Prasad sir. Thank you for accepting our request in a
Thank
short
you.
period of time.
Thank you, sir.
You've given a good explanation through some of the softwares today, particularly related to mathematics.
Yes.
Most of the feedback I am seeing, it is excellent and informative session and very useful. And some of the faculties they doesn't know as on today. Anyway, through our FDP, your inputs have accepting with the lots of people. In
Yes, sir.
YouTube link also more than 300 and plus faculties are visiting today.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, thank you again. And please, if you have time, please visit our campus also in later days
Sure, sir.
after closing this lockdown, etc.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Hope all participants have a good fun related to mathematics today. Thank
Yes.
you again, Department of Mathematics, lots conducting such a great event.
Thank you, sir.
Anyway, thank you, Prasad Garu. We'll meet. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Now I invite our professor, associate professor Sayyada Maria Madam. Please give the vote of thanks. Maria Madam, Maria.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Good evening, one and all.
Yeah, good
I,
evening.
Maria Daniel, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, take the proud privilege for presenting the vote of thanks on behalf of the department to acknowledge contributions of those who have worked hard to make this FDP successful. Firstly, I thank Almighty for making today's event successful. My sincere thanks to today's speaker, Dr. E. Prasad sir, for a wonderful session on GeoGebra, and we have got to know many things that we can teach through to our students. Very thank you, sir. Thank you so much for it. My sincere thanks to the management for encouraging us to organize this FDP. I thank Dean First Year Dr. J. Sasikiran sir for his continuous support and guidance. I thank our HOD Mr. Muhammad Irshad Ali sir for his great leadership. I thank all the faculties of the Department of Mathematics, without whom this FDP would not have been such successful. I thank all the participants who have joined with us for this FDP and has participated actively in the program. And I really thank for their patience because of some technical issues were there today. And I regret the inconvenience caused because of some technical issues on the YouTube. The video recording of this session will be shared to you after all the programs have been completed. You need not worry about the valuable information that you have missed out because of the technical issue. We'll be sharing the complete recording of the session to all through the email or the WhatsApp. Need not worry about what you have missed out. In the last, we have shared the feedback link as well as the attendance link through Google Meet as well as the YouTube Live. So today we are just sharing the feedback and attendance through the Google Meet and YouTube only. We'll not share it in the WhatsApp. So do spare some time and then fill your feedback and give your attendance, please. There is no issue with the Google Sheet. If you just refresh and log in it again, you'll be able to mark your attendance. There's no technical issue. We have checked it. You can easily mark your attendance today. If still it's not working, you can get back to us on WhatsApp. Thank you one and all.
Yes, here, yeah, some, here some,
Yeah, 1 minute, sir.
yeah. Now I will introduce our one of the senior faculty, Dr. B. Naginjalelu, sir. Please tell about today's session.
First of all, I am thankful to Dr. E. Prasad accepting your valuable time and spending time. And we are happy to you. And we have seen the new graphical information today's session. Of course, I watched in YouTube live also. And thank you, Dr. Prasad Heartful. Please welcome to our college on one day on behalf of labs. Thank you so much, Dr. Prasad.
Thank you very much, Dr. Naganelu.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Prasad, sir.
I want to
Wonderful.
tell one thing. I want to tell
Yeah,
one thing.
yeah. Please, sir. Please.
Thank
please.
you for your management and principal, Dr. C.V. Narasimhulu Garu, and Dean, Dr. J. Shashikiran Garu, and HOD sir, Ishad Ali Garu, and Dr. V. Naganelu, and Madam for inviting me to give this lecture. And thank you very much. It is wonderful and interaction with you, and I think it is helpful to all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Very cool. Very helpful, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. VNA. I forgotten. Thank you, Dr. VNA also.
Thank you, sir. He is my friend only.
Yeah. Thank you. Right.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, signing off.
Thank you, sir. Yes, any party, yes, see here today some network issue, just for YouTube some problem, but we will send the total video, recording video also in your mail. Don't worry. Attendance is, yeah. Tell me, sir.
Sir, can I leave?
Yeah, sir. Okay, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Yes, attendance link is working. Yes, some network issue in the Hyderabad today. Lot of network issue here. You check that. Yes, all of you.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me, sir.
Sir, yesterday I completed the attendance form, sir, but today it is not showing that I am absent, sir. It is showing that I am absent.
No. Somebody, I think they are disturbed. Don't worry, sir. You may you have my WhatsApp number. You send your serial number. I will do.
Okay, sir.
What happened, sir? We are having total one.
From day one, I am attending, sir.
Yeah, no problem, sir. No problem.
I also posted my number on this chart also, sir. Yesterday also I posted. Today also posted my number.
Okay,
1292 my number.
No problem, sir. You can send me WhatsApp your serial number. I will take care, sir. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Anybody have any attendance sheet? Attendance link is working. If not working means you have some network problem. Please check again. You close it again. Is logging. You will get.
No, because of many people logging at the same time, there's a problem. So if you just refresh it, or after few seconds or minutes you will re-log in, it will work it.
Yeah.
There's no issue with there's no technical issue with the attendance sheet. It's working. It's in good condition.
Yeah. Today we will send in the WhatsApp group also. Don't worry. Okay. Yes, sir. 1292. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. 192, sir.
190. Okay, 1290. Okay, sir. Does anybody have any queries? You can ask me.
Sir, and also we will count their feedback form also. Based on that also we will provide certificate. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sir. Anybody have any queries? You can ask. No, then we exit. We will quit, sir, meeting.
Sir, regarding the PPT session, something, sir, regarding the PPT session, sir.
Yeah, tell me. We will send the PPT in all the groups. Don't worry. I will send the PPTs to all groups. Yes. Any other doubt you can ask me. Yes. Please, if you have any queries, you can ask me. I will send the total PPT, and we will, inshallah, after this FPP, 7 days, we will send the videos, recorded videos also in the mail. Those who are attended all. Yeah, attendance is compulsory. Please attend the attendance compulsory. Yeah. Okay. No issue. So can we leave? Okay. Okay, we will give the link in the WhatsApp group also. Don't worry. We will send the today WhatsApp link. Yeah, don't worry. Okay. Thank you.